How do you feel about some battlers' perspective when they say that the only loss that counts is on smack? Because I recall Averb's battle versus Ilmac, his third round, he started spitting some bars about, he didn't say that specifically, but he started spitting bars about how, you know, it doesn't really count if the guy's not really trying to beat you or something like that. And then on numerous occasions, especially over SM4 weekend, I've heard people always say, you know, it only counts if you lose on smack. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on the statement, it only counts if you lose on smack. Sure. I think that if you lose, you fucking lose. It don't matter where you are. You lose when you don't try. You lose when you don't prepare. You lose when you suck. So if you want to, I think that's an escape. That's an escape. That's somebody not taking responsibilities for their own situation. Mm-hmm. Because you can lose the king of the dot. You can lose bad. For sure. King of the dot. Who said that again? That person probably lost on king of the dot. Whoever says those kind of statements that where they try to, you know, because it does it even like. How do you look at it? How do you look at it the other sense? Like, that's just so. When somebody says something silly like that, childish like that, it's generally somebody stole their bike. But when somebody says something stupid like that, to me, it feels like, oh, okay, cool, we understand now. Because initially, when we meet certain battlers and when we start booking certain battlers, you know, they love us. Oh, it's great, yeah. Oh, we're a great business because we do good business, and then you lose, and you need somebody to blame, or you need or you need an escape. Cool. I mean, I thought what you were supposed to do is go back to the drawing board and work on it yourself. But there's a lot of the biggest problem in battle rap is a lot of people aren't taking responsibility for their own actions and their losses and their wins. Mm-hmm. Because you still can lose on smack. The world is watching, the world is judging you. Whether you know, Smack and them line up 5 guys to say, I vote for this guy, I vote for that guy. Whether you do it or not, the entire world is still judging that battle. So you can lose on smack. You can lose anywhere. And it matters everywhere. Because you lose 5 battles, because a lot of guys are booking 5 battles in 3 months. So if you go to, you know, Battle League A, Battle League B, Battle League C, and you get bodied in all those leagues, the chances of you, you know, in your legacy, you know, even getting another battle booked at one of the majors, it's going to be kind of slim for you. Maybe if we saw everybody's actual pay stub, then we'd know if losing on King of the Dot or losing at another league matters when you get back to Smack. Mm-hmm. Perhaps. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you think maybe your money went down a little bit because you took 3 L's at King of the Dot? Yeah, sure, you'll be received the same way everywhere else. Everybody loves you, whatever, and you come back to New York or you come back to the URL stage, but probably a good chance you might be taking a pay cut because you're not performing so well out there and you're messing up your own legacy. And you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to, you know, get yourself back on, but why don't you just try everywhere you are, the best to your ability, and then you won't have to worry about where losing matters. Mm-hmm. Just don't lose. It's only losers that say shit like that. It's so corny.